So this is a kind of COVID story. I don't think we'd ever thought we would have to do, but this is interesting, and if it works, even better. Jeroen Kleijn, it calls himself, I guess, he's a Montreal aroma jockey. So let me just leave it at that, and then ask Kim to explain what this means. And because Jeroen, from what I understand, you're a DJ, is that right?
Yes, hello. I'm an aroma DJ.
Okay, so, what the hell does that mean?
Well, basically, I mix live aromas that correspond to the music or the vibes of the event. So yeah, I have like two hot plates with mixing bowls, and there I mix live the aromas that correspond to the music. And then I have mostly two big air fans. It depends a bit on the size of the event. And these two big air fans, they sort of function as my speakers. And then I use like vapor and steam to sort of fade in and fade out the aroma. So that, basically a bit like a DJ. So this to fade in and fade out so that basically don't create like a perfume store effect, and that you basically get a gentle whiff of aromas that correspond then to the music.
Okay, so the obvious question is, what? Where did you come up with this idea? Did you see someone else doing this? I've never heard of this before.
Yeah, we started this back in the Netherlands, and we wanted to have deaf people experience music. And me as a perfumer background, we know perfume has notes. Music also have notes. Perfume evokes emotions. We basically, so we can basically translate music into smell. Music is invisible. It travels through the air. So does perfume and aroma. And,
wow.
So you just said something that really, and we've spoken before, Jeroen, about the emotional reaction. Like, it's such a personal thing, right? And I've read before how scents can trigger memories incredibly strongly. So if it's such a personal thing, how are you able to take people with you? Like, if you have an intention of what you want it to go with the music and you want them to feel, how does that work?
Well, basically, if we want to get people, if it's more uplifting music, then it would be aromas that uplift. So an easy example is peppermint, for example. As we all smell this, we know, it's fresh and it sort of uplifts the spirit. Simple one too. If it's more relaxing, then we go more as a lavender, for example. I'm making blends then of it, so lavender and peppermint is an easy example for everybody to understand. I'm using natural molecules to evoke that experience.
So a lot of people lost their sense of smell, and Aaron is one of them in getting COVID, and he's wanting to get it back. And Aaron, so you say you've got it, but it's way more faint than it used to be, right?
Yeah, and that's why I was wondering, maybe I've been misled here, but I'm wondering if there's something you do with these scents, or if you've dealt with people who've lost their sense of taste or smell through COVID that you do to help them, and if it's working.
Yeah. I've been helping a lot of people with nose training, actually. So nose training is, it's the same thing as going to the gym, but then for the nose. So the thing is to smell every day. So you take, for example, 4 different aromas, and you smell those every day. So best would be somewhere after you had breakfast or something. And then late at night, you smell again. So 2 times a day. And then you make notes of your findings.
Well, my findings is I do this sporadically. At the beginning, I was doing it fairly regularly. So I have, say, peppermint and rosemary, orange, lemon as 4 of the scents in little essential oil bottles. And I told just before we came on, I told the story of when I smell them, I smell them. I can identify orange and lemon. When I gave them to my girlfriend, they're so concentrated. I mean, they almost knocked her over. But I don't smell them that way. My smelling is much fainter than that. Does that come back?
Yeah. Just keep on doing it and change to the aromas too. after like 3 or 4 weeks. And I suggest too to put them like in a little jar of maybe like a 50 milliliter jar, so that you get a bit of airflow too with the molecules, so they go better like into the receptors of the brain and to make that click. And so the main thing is to do it every day. That's the discipline to do.
And do you take big deep breaths or little breaths, or does it matter?
You take deep breaths, comfortable breaths, and as you're comfortable with. It's mostly you can take like little bunny sniffs. So this is like it sort of triggers then the molecules right into the brain. So you can take little bunny sniffs, but mostly it's important that you're comfortable, and then too when you smell them, to try to visualize too the aroma and how it used to smell. So it's important too, from my experience, to take aromas that you're familiar with. So don't take like an agarwood or an aroma that you're not so familiar with.
Got it.
Can too take like food aromas too. That is too very helpful.
Okay.
Like
and this
butter.
has worked, right?
Sorry?
This has worked? You actually know people this has helped get their sense of smell or taste back?
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Would you say peanut
like
butter?
I said, the main thing is to do it every day, and don't skip on days, for example.
Okay.
There you go.
And the earlier start, the better.
All right. I'm going to give it a try because, hey, you got nothing to lose, right?
Get cracking.
That's
I'd like
the
you to
bottom line.
document
And you can always contact me, and I can give you more tips, and no problem.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Okay. For anybody else, you have a website or anything people could go to?
Yeah, www.aromajockey.ca.
Easy enough. All right. Jeroen, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay. Aromajockey.ca. If you're one of those people who, like me, has lost part of that sense of smell or taste, hey, if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Can you just document the bunny sniffs, please? I'd like to see that documented.
I think that's a bunny sniff, isn't it? That little face I made.
Yep.